All right, it's painted Miata. We're turning this red Miata into a pimp mobile. We got the red going. That's what we start out with. Pick this bad boy up on Facebook Marketplace for $1,400. I did some Bondo repairs on the edge work. I went ahead and threw a new soft top on it with the glass back. You can see the clear coat on it is terrible. And so we're going to start sanding down. I just started on this corner. We're going to sand this side down, get the rest of it sanded. We're going to get all prepped up, get some paint on it. But this first look at it, and we're going to get to work. Right now, I'm sanding down at 120 grit, which pretty much anyone who paints cars will tell you that that is way too high. They'll tell you not to do that. But it's what I got in the garage, and it's what I'm using. We got a whole box full of this shit. And we're going to get the whole car to 120, and we'll check back in then. All right, so far we got this half done. We got the whole car right now at 120. Sometimes, you know, when you're on these Marketplace Miatas, you find some Bondo repair under the paint. I'm just going to sand the absolute fuck out of it and call it a day. But so far, we got all this done. See, all the clear coat looks like shit. That's what we're sanding down here. Most of the time with paint, you just kind of feel it to see if it's smooth. You can feel over it. Smooth enough is smooth enough. We're not professionals here. This is going to be a 2448 Miata. I never say it right. It's 2440. But anyways, we're getting her all painted up. And we're going to move on to the hood section next, up on the front. We'll start taking apart the headlight assemblies, so I quit scratching the fuck out of everything. And we'll check back in when I get some more sanding done. We're back now. Just mixed up some Bondo. I bondoed over this front label here because I broke it, taking it off. We got the whole car to 150 sanded right now. Just taped off the windshield, getting everything good to go. We're getting ready to do primer. Gotta do some wipe downs first. This little Bondo crack here I found, I went ahead and gave another shit. There was some crackage in the Bondo. Bondo doesn't do good work. It's for idiots like me. I use Bondo for all sorts of shit you shouldn't use it for. That's why they made it. But car's looking pretty decent right now. Whole thing sanded down and start getting it taped off. You're ready to paint primer. All right, we're gonna mix this shit up. All right, this is day 2. Primer's dry. Looking at the whole car. There were a couple spots that I got to redo. I'll show you what it looks like. Sometimes the primer doesn't stick. Mainly the reason this happened is because I painted the primer. It's about 30 degrees outside. My primer sat outside all year. It looks like shit. You saw me pour it. It's thicker than cottage cheese. But got a couple spots that looks like this. And what we're going to do about this, we're just going to sand it back down, do another coat of primer. That happens when I get too antsy and I spray it on a little too thick all at once. It gets a little runny, sticks weird. So this side, we had the same problem in the same spot on each side. So I sanded this part down. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Then we're going to do another little whip of primer. Then we're going to get to wet sanding. spray color, and then clear, and we'll be good to go. So I'm gonna sand this side down and check back in. All right, I'm now moving on to wet sanding. I got 600 grit from a local Harbor Freight and a bucket of water. We're gonna go run the whole car, 600 wet sand, then we're gonna paint color. So I'm gonna get to that. I'll check back in. All right, just got the car all wet sanded down, dried off, wetted the floor down again. Mixed up my black color. This is a 2-to-1 ratio, so 50-50. Mix that shit up, about to pour it in the gun. And I'll check back in when it's some black on the car. All right, I just finished my last coat of black. This is, oh shit, getting windy. All right, so I just finished the last coat of black. Here it is. It's still drying. I just put it on. It's wet. But it's going to dry out, and then I'm going to get to my clear coat, which is where I'm going to do my color. I'm going to mix in a pearl. And I'm going to give this an hour or so and then do my color, and we're going to see how it comes out. All right, I just got my color all mixed up. I bought a Cosmic Shift Pearl and mixed it into my clear. So we're gonna pour this out and then start painting. All right, this is my paint all mixed up, ready to go. I just did my last coat of clear. Right now, this is what we're looking like. We got the color shift going on. Right now, it's looking good. I think I put enough clear on it, but you know, you always think you do till you don't. But still wet now. It's drying. Pretty happy with it. So I'm gonna give it a few days probably to dry fully, but pretty excited with it. Just got all the tape unwrapped off of it. Seems to be pretty decent. I'm gonna let it sit for about a day before I try to reassemble anything. But there's quite a bit of sparkle. The orange peel doesn't seem that bad. I can see reflection in it. It's definitely gonna need a wet sand and buff. But for garage paint, that ain't bad. All right, car's dry now. It's been about 2 days later. I'm putting the headlights back in. Other than that, the paint came out pretty good. Pretty happy with it. I got the taillights back in already. And I'll check back in when I pull it outside and get a look at it in the sun.